total of 400,000 missionaries in the world, 127,000 of them American. The number of missionaries sent by the United States far outweighs all other countries, with Brazil coming in a far second at 34,000 missionaries sent. So why do Americans go out of the country for missionary work? Why do we feel other nations need our help so greatly? Why do some people solely believe that missionary work is of more value overseas? This should change, as poverty is everywhere, despite being more visible in some places.
America is by far one of the most economically developed countries in all of the world, the fifth most developed to be exact. Poverty is far more common in other countries, and therefore we feel more obligated to help. From my experiences in Nicaragua, I found that poverty was far more visible and unavoidable. Even in the heart of the country, Managua, there were still poverty-stricken communities. Some of the kids I met who lived in Tipitapa were living in a dump and had close to nothing. Even though they didn't have much, they still didn't let that dictate their happiness.
From Taylor's testimony comes the greatest common ideal behind missionary work, the desire to help people. Despite third world countries being more impoverished than the U.S., there is poverty everywhere. There are more than 45 million people living below the poverty line in the United States. There are almost 1 million people in Virginia living in poverty. Almost 300,000 of these people are children. This is all happening in our backyard. I have volunteered at the rescue mission on multiple occasions and have seen more than one child scarf down a meal. This is truly upsetting. There are parents who want to do well by their kids but simply do not have the means. I feel it is our job as capable citizens to help these people.
Our point is to open your eyes to people in need. The family, the adult, the child, the being with the mouth to feed, and a soul needing fulfillment. If any of you have the opportunity to do missionary work, do not solely base it on the desire to have new experiences or a stamp in your passport, but rather the honest desire to help those in need.
We are not saying to never go out of the country for missionary work, as there are other countries in worse stages of poverty than the United States. We are saying, however, to spread love, joy, and hope to those in need, not just those deemed more impoverished than others.
Seeing firsthand what it's like to live in poverty and how much we take everyday materialistic things and family members for granted, I think it's our duty and responsibility to help the less fortunate and to give back to those in need. The poverty I saw in Nicaragua was horrific, and I saw poverty that was just as unfortunate during my missions in the United States. The point is, we have money, food, jobs, nice houses, cars, and more. More people than we think don't have any of these things, Nicaragua and the United States included. That doesn't mean we need to go out and buy cars or give less fortunate gifts, but just to show them love, and there are people out there who care. Sometimes seeing that there is at least one person who cares about your well-being can make all the difference to someone who feels alone in the world. Each and every one of you has the power to spread joy and compassion within your hearts.